Good evening, Richmond County, and welcome to your Thursday edition of Live at 5. I'm Russell Parker. A small Saturday motorcycle ride raised nearly $1,500 for Ukrainian refugees. Eddie Dean, commander of VFW Post 4203, said he had been wanting to do something to help since the war started. In addition to the donation ride, there was also a 50-50 raffle with a silent auction. Auctions items included an Xbox One, motorcycle helmets, and a bottle of bourbon. Dean said he also received several checks, including one from the Moose Lodge. The money raised will go towards the efforts of Lutheran Immigration and Refugee Services. Kids along the autism spectrum and their families spent Saturday afternoon participating in a variety of activities at Krystal Dawn Retreat. The retreat, which is situated on a pond south in Richmond County, offered fishing and paddleboat rides in addition to face and pumpkin painting, hay rides, and various games for its Falling in Love with Autism Fall Festival. Krystal Dawn Retreat is the vision of Barbara and Leo McCauley, who visited other properties in North Carolina as well as Virginia and Tennessee before settling on a site on Sneed's Mill Road south of Cordova to build a getaway for families with special needs children. It's named after Barbara McCauley's daughter, who had more than 50 surgeries in her short lifetime and died following a multiple organ transplant at the age of 13. 36 victims of domestic violence from across North Carolina were remembered in front of the old Richmond County Courthouse on Tuesday evening. New Horizons Life and Family Services provided each attendee of its annual domestic violence vigil with a white rose bearing the names of the victims in each case. The 36 victims, which were killed between January 1st and October 6th of this year, were from 26 counties, while there were no cases from Richmond, neighboring Moore, and Scotland counties. Each had one. Nearby Robeson County has had two, with the listed date being when the victim's body was found, not when the incident happened. In most of the cases, the alleged perpetrator was a spouse, partner, or ex-partner. However, in one case, a woman was reportedly killed by her daughter's ex-partner. More than half of the cases involved a firearm as the weapon, although several victims were reportedly killed with a knife, and there were 6 cases with the weapon listed as unknown. The old adage of "it doesn't matter how you started, it matters how you finish" rings true for the Richmond senior football team this year. The final week of regular season football brings with it several important factors for the Raiders, including senior night, a chance at a shared conference title, playoff implications, and of course, those fighting Scots. For the 55th time in the storied rivalry between Richmond and Scotland, the two teams will meet on the gridiron once again. The Raiders have won the last 4 meetings and hold a 38-15-1 all-time record against the Scots. This year's meeting carries a different weight because of split playoff classifications, but at the end of the day, for head coach Brian Till and the Raiders, it's still rivalry football rooted deep in the foundation of the Sandhills. Till, who is coaching in the clash for the 6th time as Richmond's head coach, believes the annual meeting between the two schools is something special. With a win and a little bit of help, the Raiders could clinch a share of the SAC regular season title. Richmond trails Pinecrest in the standings by 1 game, and should the Patriots fall into 6th place Union Pines in their finale, the Raiders would be crowned co-champions. The 1972 Richmond football and cheerleading teams will also hold a 50-year reunion during the rivalry game. Kickoff is slated for 7:30 p.m. When we return, we'll get your Live at 5 weather report. It's coming up after the break, so stay tuned.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on Hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, Hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
Hometown heroes? Well, maybe. When it comes to backyard comfort and no pesky mosquitoes, call Brown Termite and Pest Control at 910-895-6410 or 910-276-8870. Their team of superheroes can take back control of your paradise. That's 910-895-6410 today.
My name's Jason Gainey. I'm a candidate for Richmond County Commissioner. I'm born and raised here in Richmond County, a graduate from Richmond Senior High School. I believe the path forward is clear for Richmond County, but I'll need your help. First, I'll need your prayers. Pray that I would be an honorable servant of the community. Pray that I would listen to the community members and find out their heart and their desire for their future. And this November, vote for me, Jason Gainey, to help secure the path forward for our community. God bless you. Thank you.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
And welcome to your Thursday Live at 5 weather report, Richmond County. Hope your day is going well. Once again, another nice day here in the Sand Hills. Can't complain about a whole lot. A little bit chilly this morning, but it warmed up pretty quickly. Not too bad whatsoever outside this afternoon. As we get into the evening, though, things are going to get down into the 50s once more for the evening. 6 o'clock, 67 degrees. 10 o'clock, 57 with partly cloudy skies. Sunset will be at 6:30 p.m. and there'll be a new moon phase out tonight as well. Taking a look at the forecast for tomorrow, we'll be seeing a lot of what we saw today with the set of temperatures that we see. Not quite hitting the 70s for the most part of the area though. Cumberland County a high of 67, a low of 53. Hope County a high of 66 and a low of 52. Down in Robeson County a high of 69 and a low of 55, with Scotland at a high of 68 and a low of 53. Up in Moore County, a high of 65, a low of 49. Here in Richmond County, a high of 66 and a low of 51. Same for Anson County, and down in Marlboro, a high of 68 and a low of 52. So looking really nice for tomorrow. Of course, Raider football happening tomorrow night with Scotland coming into town. As we mentioned earlier in the show, looking like a really nice day for some football on a Friday night. And looking at the forecast for the weekend ahead as well as next week, of course, we've got Seaboard Festival happening Saturday. Weather is still looking really nice there, but we are starting to see some 40s for the low. So I do anticipate being a little bit cool in the first part of the festival. As the day goes on, of course, it does warm up quite a bit into the 60s, high 60s in fact. High of 68, low of 49 for Saturday. Sunday looking swell with a high of 70 and a low of 56, partly cloudy skies. On Monday, 4% chance of rain, a high of 76 and a low of 56. Then on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, looking at partly cloudy skies returning once more. Tuesday, a high of 77 and a low of 51, with Wednesday at a high of 76 and a low of 49. And Thursday, around that 7-day forecast, high of 75 and a low of 48. And that's going to do it for your Live at 5 weather report and for tonight's edition of Live at 5. For the latest news, sports, and events happening in Richmond County, you can always visit richmondobserver.com or download the free RO app for your mobile devices. For the Live at 5 crew, I'm Russell Parker. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Richmond County.